everyone, Drunken Dan here with Ape Escape 2, Episode 8. I'd like to apologize for the long delay on this episode. I've been really busy the past few days with my classes starting up, my new job, and, you know, when I was switching my other job, a lot of little stupid crap, and then a lot of my free... So I've actually been working more hours now, so I don't have as much free time, so a lot of times I'm just kind of spending my free time playing games by myself or talking to friends or whatever. You know, it's one of those kind of things, so updates are kind of slow, sorry. Doesn't mean I won't sit down and record shit. And it doesn't mean I'll, you know, this, and it doesn't mean I'm stopping this. It's just gonna be slow, and I'm really sorry about that. But yeah, that stuff comes first. And sometimes, like, when I'm done doing my stuff, I don't feel like sitting down and doing this. I've actually attempted to do this episode the other day, and something came up, and I had to stop. But anyway, Ape Escape. Also, the return of the dinosaurs. This whole level is the dinosaurs, like from the first game. What I don't understand is why they're in this game. Okay, so like in this game, you're not really traveling through time, to my knowledge. You're just traveling around the world. So why do they have dinosaurs here? I mean, it doesn't really matter. I mean, it's Ape Escape and it's fun, but it's just, I don't know, head scratcher. I mean, it's not as head scratching as people calling Resident Evil 4 a horror game, but you know, it's head scratching. Call it a horror game as much as you want. It isn't. I should make a video devoted to just picking that game apart. I've actually been debating doing a series called, where I state something that I either like or dislike that is more common the other way, and just see what happens. Or hell, I can just piss people off if I state I think Ocarina of Time is not that good. I think it's kind of dated. Yeah. And I don't mean graphically, I mean like gameplay-wise. It just doesn't feel good, in my opinion at least. Now, mind you, I didn't grow up on the N64. When it came to the 32-bit versus 64-bit era, I was playing the PlayStation 1. Which is why, you know, Mega Man Legends, Ape Escape, and such like that. But, I could go into a video about that too, but I won't. So, one of the things I like about Ape Escape, as you're seeing here, like the dinosaur here is swimming around, and little things like that are all there for a purpose. It's not just there because meh. Like, it's not just swimming around and I can interact and jump on it because I can. It's actually there for a reason, and I like that. I like it when a level is designed where every little part is there with a purpose. Now, this part of this level is not one of my favorites, mainly because a lot of areas are really easy to fall off of. By the way, as you can see, there's piranhas in the water, but like, it's really not that punishing, so I kind of hop in the water sometimes. I was really worried that fire was going to get me once the net animation was done. So I've had that happen before in this game, in these games, where like the net animation completes and then boom. Also, I think my next game, I think when I do the video, you know, for the next game for me to LP, I might take Ape Escape 3 off the list. Not because I don't want to do it, it's just that I want to take a break from Ape Escape after this. Since originally what I was going to do before I decided, you know what, I'll let the audience pick, I was originally just going to do Tronbot. Now that's not what I'm doing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make a list in a video about what game to play next after this is, like, it'll come out, like, a little bit after this series is finished. Once the series is finished, I'll make a video, and what I'll do is I'll write down each game that I want to do, and one of them is obviously going to be finishing up Breath of Fire 3. I really want to finish that game. At some point, I'm probably just going to, even if you don't vote for it, like, I'll probably do one more poll thing, and then I'm just going to break off and pick what I want again. For a bit, I might like do kind of like a pattern where it's like every 2 games I pick, every 2 games you pick, kind of thing. To keep it a little bit more interesting, so it's not just like you can just check the comments and figure out what I'll do next. But sometimes you can. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Also, I do some editing here because I fall at some point, and it's a long trek back up. Well, this was me getting coins because I wanted it for getting health and such. In case you're wondering the max amount of money in this game, because I don't think I discussed it. I don't know if I had it yet in the videos. It's $999 to be more smart, not just saying nines. But also another thing I do too that eats a bit of time. For those of you who don't know, I've been for almost a year now. I've been playing D&D with some friends. Like every Friday, I play it. Now you're gonna ask me questions about that campaign, as to like what is it, what am I playing as, stuff like that. I'm pretty sure. So I'll just answer this question right away. I hate this kind of thing. The fucking gotta push this with the water just because it has a blue thing on it. Ugh, I hate that. So stupid. In the campaign, I'm playing a paladin, a human paladin, who, as everyone in the campaign has described, is basically Goku, and normally lives on a farm with his grandfather. Not his grandfather, his father. His grandfather's another story. His father, his brother, his wife, and his adopted daughter. That's a Pathfinder campaign, in case anyone's wondering what type of D&D it is, for those of you who know about D&D. I'm gonna fall off this fucking thing. I hate this thing. I don't like this kind of platform. These kind of, like, obstacles and 3D platforms. But at least I got the Sky Flyer. Ha-ha! Fuck! Now I gotta climb all the way back up. It's not that far, so I can just keep going. But, in our party, now we did have, though he's taking a break right now for a couple of reasons. A lot of us are new to it, so some of them aren't like playing their character. They're like not talking as their characters as much as they should be. So he's kind of taking a break because he feels like he's like the major player in the campaign. I mean, his character's kind of the leader. I'm not gonna even lie. Or my character's kind of his support. Which is funny, because his character is, and I'm not even joking, a elf raised by dwarves, and his class is barbarian. Stupid bastard. Let's see you try that shit again. We have, right now in the party, a tiefling summoner who is a giant snake. Though I learned recently summoners can have arcane power armor, which I want. But I'm not a summoner. Oh yeah, they brought the T-Rex back. The scene almost right out of like something out of like one of those like a dinosaur movie. I'm like, did you ever do that in Jurassic Park? Nah. Fuck you! I hate these monkeys. Because they'll just like whip back on you with there's like almost no warning to it. Get that T-shirt. But, Tiefling Summoner, Elf Ranger, who was a former assassin, but that's not surprising to anybody. The main setting is like these floating islands, and apparently there was an apocalypse at one point. We didn't learn that until later, though. In the beginning, we didn't know about any other islands or anything. In the beginning, it was us discovering another island. And then lots of conspiracies and cover-ups and blah, blah, blah. Let's see, who else in the party? We had a Sylph Thief at one point, though she was an NPC, so she's not in the party anymore. We did have a Sylph Spellslinger. She's gone. The person decided wasn't having fun with the character and couldn't really act out the character the way he wanted and couldn't figure out what he wanted to do with her, so he ended up switching characters. He's now playing a fighter who is undead. He also was a former paladin. I should mention too, my paladin's religion thingy is Amade, so that's why he's not taking its head off. Basically, you know, for those of you who know the gods in D&D, you know how Heronius is all like in your Heronius paladins are all in your face, kind of assholes and might kill a few people that they shouldn't. Amade is kind of the opposite of that. But, so yeah, there's that. Who am I forgetting? I know there's more than one party. A dwarf gunslinger, who's part of the Brothers Black. People that know D&D lore are probably like, oh! But, let's see, dwarf gunslinger. Oh yeah, my paladin's spirit animal is a Tibetan Mastiff. I originally wanted a bear, but my DM was kind of... Here's what my DM did. He's like, alright, now I'll let you do that, but I got an offer for you. And he just pitched the Tibetan Mastiff to me. Is there anybody I'm forgetting? I think that's everybody. But yeah, it's pretty fun. I do it, like I said, I do it every Friday. So if you're trying to get a hold of me at Friday nights and you're messaging me on Steam and I'm either slow to respond or I'm not responding at all, that's probably why. Anyway, enough of that. I never like these kind of platforms, but I think it's funny that the platforms are like, the way they're spaced, I can just kind of cheat it like that without dying. I mean, to be fair, if I pulled out my Skyflyer, and if they were slower, I'd still be able to cheat it. And I really like that I get to use more gadgets in this game. Sorry I was talking so long about the whole D&D campaign thing, but I don't know, I wanted to mention it. That's another thing that kind of eats up some of my time. For those of you who don't know, usually a D&D session is long. In fact, the sessions that we have are shorter than normal. Our sessions usually run from 9 to 1 to 2 at night, depending. So last night we ended early because we got further than the DM expected and he didn't craft this dungeon. So he was just kind of like, well, fuck. I'm letting the class out early. By the way, I didn't know until this playthrough that the hula hoop can just knock back missiles like that. Like I said, the hula hoop in this game is amazing. Oh, for those of you who've been wanting to see me die, you're gonna see me die today. Like, you know, die to a boss. I mean, you see me die once, you're gonna see it again. I died to this guy a couple times.
You're late! I'm Red, the leader of the Freaky Five, and I never let nobody ever keep me waiting.
Oh, so it's you! Give Pip and Sheep back!
You'll have to fight me first, you crumb bum. You can have him back if you beat me. We already transferred the data into the
I love his helmet.
so we couldn't care less about that pesky Poachy guy anyway.
You serious?
Ha 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 ha! You bet I am. And since I'm the leader, I'm super strong. These muscles are more than you can handle, little boy.
More than most people handle.
Oh, I'm just burning up thinking about it. There ain't nothing you can do to put this fire out, pal. Yeah!
It's the manliest fucking monkey. It's like something out of the fucking Get You Force or Sentai. Wait, he's got a cape, but I don't think he can fly. No, wait, he can. Never mind. So, I'm gonna tell you something right now. You know how you noticed me using Super Hoop a lot, and I'm using it here? Because of the camera actually kind of fucks up here, and so, as it turns out, the Super Hoop is not the best option all the time. And yeah, he just tried to suplex a T-Rex onto me.
Why you? Come on! Watch it! Watch it!
See, like, the problem with the camera is that sometimes it just forgets to follow him. Just at, like, kind of weird intervals.
Push!
And he's gonna get out of my sights a few times. But yeah, I'm going to lose the first time. He's fucking suplexes T-Rexes. So yeah, and kind of like the other bosses, you pretty much have to wait for your opening. Yep, see what I mean by the camera? I didn't even know he was doing that, and I was just kind of lucky that he didn't go where I was. And it's gonna really happen in like 2 minutes. Fucking Oh, another stupid thing. That effect, even where it's not touching, it will still affect you. Oh yeah, now that.
Swoosh. Yeah, right.
And this is pretty much where I'm gonna get fucked. Let me show you. I'll go all the way over here. Watch. Oh wait, no. That was. It must have been one of their scrap recordings. Oh yeah, he also farted on you. Yep.
Swoosh.
Yeah, for some reason it wouldn't connect there. I don't know why. Like I think I was hitting him, but eh. And now begins the descent into me dying. Yep, see, I couldn't even see that.
Swoosh.
See? Again, couldn't see that.
It's no use.
There was no way I could see that. At all.
Swoosh.
Which is really, really dumb that I couldn't see that. And I got hit with it.
Yeah, right.
Actually, I'm gonna die twice. I left 2 deaths in. Never mind. I die faster this time. Yep, that was it. See what I mean? It's really dumb that it can hit me there even though the effect's not going there. I don't know why they couldn't animate the entire thing. Just because I said this game is great doesn't mean it doesn't have flaws. I want to point that out too. Whenever I talk about a game's flaws, even if I'm saying it's good, that doesn't mean the game's bad. People have this weird misconception that if a flaw is pointed out in a game, that means immediately the person is saying it's bad, which is not true.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, because you can't see him, it actually turns out that the hula hoop isn't always the best option here because of that shit.
You win.
I can't even see him. This is the only part the camera... This is one of the only parts the camera is really, really stupid.
You win. Why you?
Do the spinny attack!
Push.
See?
Push.
There was no way I could... See, what it turned into for me, at least playing this, was a game of me literally looking at every corner of the screen and trying to anticipate where he probably is. And he's always just outside my eyesight.
I'm pointed, man. Wow. 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 You win.
Can't see him.
Why you?
You know, camera, you could probably work with me so I can see my fucking opponent.
Why you? Watch it. Wow.
Look at that, the camera just like, nah, we're not gonna show you.
No use.
I like that he's got a win animation. I think they all do, but I like that he's... I think he's the only one I've seen
Why you?
while playing this game in general.
You wimp. Why you? Come on, you loser. Swoosh.
Yeah, you see, it's actually better to walk, because then you can see him.
Yeah,
It's
right.
easier to gauge the asshole if you're just walking. As stupid as that sounds, but yeah.
Ooh. Watch it. Wow. Swoosh.
This boss fight is actually my least favorite one in the game. Mainly just because it's slow and the camera is just kind of bad. The idea is really cool, but if it wasn't for the camera, if they sped it up and the camera wasn't so shitty, this would be a bit more fun.
pointed, man. Ooh-wah. Ooh-wah. Ooh-wah.
The only thing is you gotta wait for him to do that move that sets him up for you to hit him. It's really fucking stupid. And it's not like he's got like a set pattern, so the fight can last random increments of time. It's not fun.
Yeah, right.
I mean, like, the ideas overall, like, it's not bad. It's just, like, its flaws kind of outweigh the good parts of this fight. Like, this would be cooler if it was faster paced, and it wasn't time of me just waiting for him to call one of his attacks from the fucking code.
Swoosh.
Especially the only one that he has that leaves him open for a hit. What the hell? Oh. How did whole net just accompany, like, get that entire monkey?
Huh?
He's bigger than most men.
Are you hurt?
Whatever. I captured him. And I have the little baby monkey with a diaper on its head. And diaper on its butt.
This is no time for celebration, young Jimmy. It seems that Spectre kidnapped Pippochi to get the data on humans he needed to finish his lethargy laser.
Oh shit!
Now that they've input the data, it won't be long before they fire the laser.
Guys, stay within camera shot.
You must hurry.
These dinosaurs just fucking yucking it up there. Look at them. God damn it. They're like, bah. Hey, Red. I captured Red. You think I did good, Red? Capturing Red? See what I'm doing there? It's because it's got red hair? Okay, I'm done. Have a good day.
You're getting closer to Spectre's base. It's going to get harder from now on. Do your best